This segment brought to you by Citron Cooperman. October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and unfortunately, getting hacked is something that we are seeing on a daily basis these days. So here now with some ways that we can help prevent your information from being compromised is Kevin Ritchie, partner at Citron Cooperman. Good morning, Kevin.
Morning, Brendan. How are you, sir?
I am well. Great to see you as always. You know, this is such an important topic. We are all using our devices for seemingly everything these days, so it's really important that we be cognizant of this month and really what it's all about. But for those unfamiliar, let's really get into what the purpose of Cybersecurity Awareness Month really is.
Absolutely. So Cybersecurity Awareness Month, which was established 18 years ago, was created to raise awareness about the importance of cybersecurity and, in turn, help keep everyone more secure when using technology at home or at work. Now, I look at October as the perfect opportunity to just remind everyone that by taking some simple precautions, we can keep ourselves a little bit safer from the many cyber criminals out there that are looking to profit by inflicting harm or by stealing our information.
Yeah, especially with the holidays right around the corner too, more people doing online shopping and that type of thing. Now's a great time to be reminded. So as we all know, we are constantly being inundated with phishing emails. So let's talk really about how companies and homeowners can prevent being hacked and having their information compromised by these attacks.
Absolutely. So the onslaught of phishing attacks, as you mentioned, Brendan, have made every trip to our inbox the technological equivalent of defusing a bomb, where one errant mouse click on the wrong email can detonate a catastrophic ransomware attack. Now, this incidentally is why I'm now drinking heavily during the day to help take the edge off. But thankfully, there is a way to reduce your stress level. However, that doesn't involve scotch. And one of the best and simplest ways to avoid becoming a victim of a spear phishing attack is to take a defensive approach when responding to unexpected messages, looking for us to open an attachment or reply with sensitive information, by asking yourself the question, did I expect this email from this person at this time? And if you're not absolutely certain that the answer is yes, no matter how authentic the email looks, call the sender to confirm that they are in fact the originator of the email. Now, it may take a few minutes to make that call, Brendan, but to verify the email's authenticity, but the alternative could involve days spent recovering from a virus or reclaiming your stolen identity.
Right, and that drinking will also help you deal better with me during this segment, Kevin, so it's twofold. But that's not why we're here. Let's talk about new tactics that cyber criminals are really using other than phishing, because unfortunately they're always up to something and looking for ways to thwart us.
They are constantly evolving. So there are many methods for stealing our information, but one especially nefarious scheme is called credential stuffing. Now, each of us has an average of about 70 accounts that we log into, such as our email and Netflix, for example. And a recent study showed that for the majority of these accounts, we have a bad habit of using the same username and password. For example, my parents use the same credentials for every account they've ever created, ever. Now, at this point, sympathetic hackers are now breaking into my mom and dad's accounts and actually tightening their security because they feel bad for it. Now, cyber criminals know that people like my parents are using the same passwords for multiple accounts, so when they steal credentials from another hacked website, they can then repurpose those stolen passwords to log into our Amazon, banking, and even our work accounts. And because of the propensity to use the same passwords for all of our logins without changing them, credential stuffing has become a very efficient tactic for cyber criminals to gain unauthorized access to our information.
So kind of maybe changing those up from time to time really is just a very simple and effective way to circumnavigate this potential issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the closest thing to a silver bullet we have to stop credential stuffing is something called two-factor or multi-factor authentication. For example, entering your password and then acknowledging a message on your phone. Now, this exponentially stronger security that two-factor authentication provides means that the attacker would then need to know our password and have stolen our phone to get into our accounts. Now, if these have our password and our phone, well, then we've probably been mugged and potentially tortured. So a criminal watching the Squid Game using our stolen Netflix credentials is probably the least of our worries. Now, if two-factor authentication isn't available, I recommend using different passwords for each account and changing them on a regular basis. Now, to help with this cumbersome process, I recommend downloading a password manager such as LastPass, 1Password, or Dashlane. To see if you're comfortable using one of these solutions, start by managing just a few of your accounts and then go from there.
And Kevin, I see that you are working from what I presume is a remote office. These steps and these things can also be used for people working from home. There are certain steps and simple things we should do if we are working from home too, right?
Yes, I am in a hermetically sealed bunker right now, and if you're working, any of us are working from home, there are some simple steps you can take to help remain safe from cyber attacks. First up, Be sure to utilize a VPN and the aforementioned two-factor authentication to connect to your office or other sensitive websites so that your communications remain secure. If you print any documents that contain private information, be sure to utilize a home shredder instead of simply throwing the paper in the trash or recycling it. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, update your home networking equipment and your computer software, antivirus, and operating system on a regular basis. Now, Brendan, a recent study shows that almost 90% of us haven't updated our home router since we purchased it. Now, if you're not updating or patching your router, newly discovered vulnerabilities won't be addressed, allowing unauthorized individuals to access the data traveling over your wireless network. Now, for example, to prepare for today's interview, I took the opportunity to hide in the azaleas in Will Gilbert's backyard at 3 a.m. this morning, and lo and behold, my analysis shows that he hasn't updated his router since he purchased it from Lechmere in 1997, allowing me to easily intercept his web traffic. So the takeaway here is that if you're working from home, I recommend keeping your technology updated to keep your remote office safe and secure.
Well, Kevin, you are informative and entertaining, the very definition of infotainment. Thank you for being with us as always, my friend.
Thank you so much for having me, Brendan, and for everyone watching, please stay safe. Thank you.
Always a pleasure. This segment has been brought to you by Citrin Cooperman. Wonderful advice from Kevin right there. You can find more information on what he just discussed at Roadshow.com.
Sending the dogs out after Kevin.